Hi, I'm Dominic from Lion Estates, and today I'm in the glorious village of Whaddon, which is just to the west side of Milton Keynes. Now, technically we are in Milton Keynes, but we fall under Aylesbury Vale County, which is really important, and I'm going to touch on that later. Before we get into that, I need to talk to you about this beautiful 4-bedroom home behind me that we're bringing to the market. Now, as you can see, we've got this really impressive frontage, meaning that we're set far back from the road, which offers lots of parking, but more importantly, this gorgeous cottage garden, really helping to create that village feeling that you're looking for when moving to homes like this. Now, I can't wait to show you around, so come with me and I'll give you the tour. So, come straight in, and first of all, I want to just talk about this hallway. Now, I know I always bang on about hallways, but to me, they are one of the most important rooms in the house. You want to have a nice, spacious welcoming when you bring people in, and this is particularly light because you've got 2 glass panels either side of the front door. Now, immediately to your left-hand side is the separate living room, and it's not only a great size, but it's a really good shape. It's a nice square shape, meaning that it's really sociable, and we're actually going to be moving our staircase in our home to accommodate a space like that. Now, it does have a fireplace, as you can see, and it's got an external chimney breast. So if you really want to lean into the village lifestyle, I know it's summer, you waited long enough, but if you're thinking about winter and you want to have a log burner, it will be possible to install something like that, having a flue going up through that external chimney. Now, directly opposite is another reception room, which is such a good size that you might have mistaken it for the living room. It would make an amazing family room, it could be a formal dining room or a snug, or you might look at it and think that would be a really, really good office. And yes, it would. However, if you come with me, next door, you've already got a separate study, which is already a really good size, meaning that that room can be multi-purpose and it can change over the years as your family evolves. Now, next door to the study, we've got the utility room, which has got a separate door out to the side access, making it ideal after a dog walk or a walk back from the pub. So you've got a separate entrance to clean up all of those muddy footprints and paw prints. Now, the kitchen diner is at the back of the house, which is normally exactly where you want it. First of all, we've got this kitchen area that's got granite worktops, we've got eye-level ovens, space for a fridge freezer, and an integrated dishwasher. The main thing that I like about this kitchen is the amount of worktop space that you've got, meaning if you are a budding chef or you want the kids or the grandkids over to bake cakes and things, you're not all going to be fighting for the same space. There's plenty of room for multiple people to get involved in the cooking activities. Now, as you can see, the dining area behind me is big enough for a 6, 8 or even a 10-seater table. And as I mentioned earlier, being at the back of the house means you've got these French doors that open up onto the garden, meaning that you can really create your inside-outside dining space. Now, this garden is an absolute sun trap, as you can see, and it's because it's southwest facing. Now, the most important thing about being southwest facing is you're gonna get the sun when you're gonna be using it the most, in late afternoon and in early evening. Now, I'm not just a sucker for a good hallway, I'm also a sucker for a good landing, and who can blame me when you've got a beautiful gallery landing space like the one behind me. Now, this home is just over 1,700 square feet, but it's only a 4-bedroom, which is why you can afford to have these nice, spacious areas. The bedrooms are no different. We've got 4 double bedrooms, 3 of those bedrooms have got wardrobes built into them, and we've got a really spacious 4-piece family bathroom. Now, the other thing that I absolutely love about this home is the fact that, as I mentioned earlier, the garden is west facing, but that means that the front of the house is east facing, meaning that you wake up to epic views of the sunrise over Whaddon Chase opposite. Now, speaking of Whaddon Chase, I think it's about time that I took you around the village and showed you exactly why it's such a beautiful place to live. So as I mentioned earlier, Whaddon is just to the west of Milton Keynes, just off the A421. Now, you might think that I've gone into the middle of nowhere to capture this view behind me, but I absolutely haven't. This is literally the opposite side of the road to the house, and all of these fields lead all the way to the back end of the housing estates within Milton Keynes, so you really do have acres upon acres of space to roam in. Now, Whaddon and the village has literally got everything that you're going to want. It's got a primary school, we've got a village hall, we've got a church, and we've got an amazing pub with a beer garden that I am extremely envious of, because my local village pub doesn't have one. Now, being off the A421 means that you've got really quick access into Buckingham, and the reason why that is so important is because these homes come with secondary school catchment to the prestigious Royal Latin Grammar School over in Buckingham, which is why a lot of families choose to move just over the county line from Milton Keynes, take advantage of that incredible school, whilst having really quick access back into Milton Keynes or to the surrounding villages. Now, if you've fallen in love with both the village and the house as much as I have, then please reach out and I'd love to show you around what could well be your new family home.